A man named Jacinto Sioca was an immigrant to the US. He was a blacksmith who lived outside of New York City, and to say that he worked a lot is an understatement. But he discovered that in this new country of his, the United States, his work paid off. He was able, as a matter of fact, to send his son to school and even to medical school, and he became a physician. From immigrant to doctor in one generation. Not bad, eh? In America, you can achieve anything as long as you work hard and never give up, he'd say to his grandson Art as they made Italian table wine together in their garden. This made a big impression on that young boy. Not only what the grandpa said, but also what he did, the wine. You see, in Italy, wine is a staple, almost a human right. Everyone has a glass of wine with lunch and dinner. Not a fancy kind of wine, but an affordable, good quality vino da tavola, as they call it. And since it was not really available in the United States back then, Giacinto and Art made their own. Art was inspired by this experience and ended up actually working in the wine industry. It never left young Art that everyone ought to be able to afford a good glass of wine. So at the wine group, he set out to making a dream a reality. He developed their Franzia brand into the premier table wine brand in the US by never losing sight of the customer. He knew who he wanted to help: quality table wine at a great price for all Americans. Achieving that was not easy. I give many examples in the book of the challenges and struggles Art and his team faced in making their product a reality. But they persisted. No compromise on two things: quality and value. It had to be a good table wine at a great price. Eventually, they succeeded and were rewarded for their focus on the customer. 1 out of every 7 glasses of wine consumed every day in the US is from the wine group. How may I help you? They focused on you, on the consumer need, and on delivering that value. Now, they also had to address the other side, the I, because you can't deliver on a value proposition like this without a great team. As a matter of fact, the best companies make it so that their competitive advantage is their team. If your team is the key ingredient in the delivery of superior value to your customers, you have a great business. That's what the wine group did under Art's leadership. That meant that the key employee was not one person. It was everyone in the company, from the talented grape growers to the expert winemaker to the other directed salespeople and friendly customer service agents, and of course, the encouraging leadership of the company. Every person's excellence in that company added up to the value created for their customers. It's not easy to get all this right and make the "how may I help you" profitable, but it is the only way to create long-term success and prosperity in business and therefore in our economy. And it only works if we remember that it is not the people who exist for the economy, but the economy exists for people.